All right, guys, so I went back and got myself a whole bunch of plants, and I'm going to show you exactly what I got. Remember the last video, I wasn't done completely finished with this side here. Hang on, I'm going to flip it. That side. Remember I did that area? So this is the area I did. You all saw that. I was reading that some flowers can take part sun. They'll take part sun, but they don't necessarily like the scorching hot sun in the midday sun. But anyhow, I've been working with the ChatGPT and asking questions, and he's like a personal assistant. He's just helping me with calculating how many pots I need and what should be planted with what, and he was just giving me a whole bunch of ideas. I say he because I put it on the male voice. You can have the female voice also. I do have a whole bunch of different feelings about ChatGPT and about AI, what's going on with the world right now, so there's a lot to say on that. But as for ChatGPT helping me out when I have questions, it is very helpful. So as you know, I got these last week. These are the Shadowland Empress Wool, and these get really, really tall. It's part shade, it says, and how tall. This is 180 centimeters. I'm not sure how much that is in inches. Anyway, and so these are the ones. I got 3 like this last week. So that's the second one, and then there's the third one with the flowers on it right there. Okay, so and I got these today. These are called Shadowland Above the Clouds, and these I got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 of these, and these are not as tall. So these are 65 centimeters. Over here I got, these are gorgeous. They are the, what are they called? Echinacea Glowing Dream. They are so bright orange. Look at that flower. Gorgeous it is. These are going in, for those who didn't see these here, these are the meant to be. I realized that the name of these are Agastache. I was calling it meant to be Queen Nectarine. That's the variety. We've got the Magic Show Wizard of Oz. I like that, Oz. It's the Victoria. It's a Veronica, the Veronica. So I'm still learning, guys. I'm learning. This is my whole, this whole thing is about me learning to become a good gardener. All right, so we saw my roses the other week that I showed you that I planted. There's 1 rose left. I'm hoping to have more buds. They said if you cut them down as soon as you start getting, as soon as they start dying out. Oh, do I have something here? I don't know. Here. As soon as they start dying out, they say to cut the deadhead them, and to cut them to the first leaf that has 5 leaves. So that's what I did with all of them, and I'm waiting to see if I'm going to get more of these. I think these are going to look fantastic with these amazing Salvia Noble Night. These are a lot taller. They're 10 inches tall. And this is shorter than that. That's what ChatGPT said. All the planting that I'll do, I'll just put everything on fast forward so you can see me just plant it and get it all done and mulch it. So yes, these started blooming. These are my beautiful peonies. Look at how huge these flowers are. This camera, it's not giving it justice, seriously. But the smell, guys, it's just beautiful. Look at them. They are gorgeous. They are gorgeous this year. I'm in love with them. I'm eventually going to have to take some out because it's just going to start taking up too much space. Back here, this was all here. I did this a few years ago, and I'm not sure what I'm doing with this area yet. There are things that might stay and things that might go, or I'll just switch around. So Unfortunately, I don't know where to put these beauties here. Maybe plant them under the tree. I'm not sure where I'm putting these. They are beautiful. I love the colors. I'm going to plant them somewhere where they'll be happy for sure. I still have 3 shrubs to plant, and I need to do that. I'm thinking of doing that tomorrow. I have to figure out how to set everything, how to create the flower bed that I want. And I'm going to put that in there, and then after that we'll have to cut out the flower bed. I don't know. I have to find time to rest also, because my weekends, I'm actually taking the weekends to do the videos and recording everything and to plant and, and it's like, it's going to be beautiful all day today, beautiful tomorrow. So I just want to be sure that I am taking the time to care for everything, just to get everything done, right? Because it's beautiful today and tomorrow. So let us plant some plants, and I will see you in a few. Guys, it took me over an hour, like maybe an hour and a half, to figure out the spacing and everything and how I like it, and I just love it. And I have some plants that are left over, but that's fine. We're just gonna put that in the back, or we're gonna put that somewhere else here. So we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll see. I'm gonna show you what I did, okay? So these 3 are gonna be clumped together because they're tiny. They don't get too tall. They get 25 centimeters high and 30 centimeters wide. I have these here. There's a little more sun here than there is there, so that's why the darker one is there and the lighter one is here. I also have that other light green one. It does not want to be in any afternoon sun, because those leaves, the lighter the leaf, they say the easier it can scorch. So, but the darker ones will do fine, that he was mentioning. This is going to get so huge, guys. I'll just have to move some of these as time goes, but it's going to take a good few years. They say about 3 years before it can start being its maximum, 3 to 5 maybe even. So these here, I'm mixing them in. These are the shorter ones. They're going right in front, and these get pretty wide. I mean, these here, the spacing is at least 55 centimeters. Oops, these fell. These guys just want to be planted. Let's plant these guys here. They're just tired of being out of the soil here. All right, so let's do this. You guys will see me from there. That's my broken nail. I broke it. Oh, I can't even glue that. Oh boy. Look at my face. Look at how dirty I am. Like a 12-year-old playing in the dirt. 12-year-olds don't play in the dirt. Maybe 6-year-olds. All right. I did it, guys. I got all of that planted. And the thing that I'm a little worried about is as I was digging, I was realizing how sandy the dirt, underneath is as I'm digging, which can be a good thing because it helps with drainage. But it's fine sand. So I was reading yesterday, I was watching a video about gardening, and they were talking about different kind of soils, and one of them they were calling it hydrophobic soil. It's, whenever you water a soil and it just runs right off, the water just runs right off. Well, that's what this was about. And a while ago, it's on fast forward, maybe you didn't notice, but I put some water and the water was just running right off. So that kind of worries me. And they say how to water this type of soil. I guess it's because it's been so dry for so long and because it's sandy. They say to use like a drip, some sort of slow drip. I am going to get myself, I think I have one, that watering, that little watering for grass, to water grass, like this. There's one that does this, and then there's some that go all around. It just sprays all around. But I will be coming in often tonight to give a lot of water to these plants. I just hope they're going to do good. I'm going to show you what I have done. I look like I have a mustache. I'm going to show you what I have done. Sorry about that. Look at the mess. All right, so they're all in the ground. I'm going to mulch, and then I'll show you the end result. Okay guys, I'm ready to reveal. It's time to water them also. Hang on. Okay, so this is last week's mulch. Once I water it, it'll get darker just like the new one. It's because that one's a little more wet. But yeah, so this is the final look. Don't mind the mess. If I back up and try to look at the whole thing. This will be planted tomorrow. I am dead tired. Probably tomorrow I'll redo. Remember I said I needed to do it deeper? So I'll probably do that too, because I like it how deep it is over there. So like that. And once I put the grass, I'm gonna get seed, and I'm gonna reseed this so that I can have nice cuts, because right now it's just like sand, dirt. So there you go, guys. Now we're gonna let this grow. I'll water it, and it needs to mature, and we'll see how it goes. I have been, at 8:30 this morning I got up, still very dirty. At 8:30 this morning I got up, and I sat outside, and I was trying to figure out how I'm going to get this done, what I need to plant. I was talking with ChatGPT. I was looking online. I was going through YouTube, and it's really cool that we have all of these tools. And I'm realizing, I think becoming a gardener is the same thing as becoming a musician, because I am a musician. I play music. I am a drummer. I'm a singer. I play guitar. I'm a guitarist. I played my whole life. And when you learn music, you're never done. You're never done. You're never done. There's all kinds of different experiences you go through. You're never done. And I think it's the same thing for gardening. You're just never done. There's always something new to learn. And, well, what did I learn today? I learned that there are garden areas that are very, very complicated. Because as I said, one side is sun, the middle is part sun, but afternoon sun. Sorry, I have a mosquito there. And some plants don't like that part. If it says part sun, but it doesn't mean it likes part sun, afternoon sun. They say it's best, if it says part sun, that it's best morning sun. Even better than evening sun. Sorry, there's so many bugs right now. Anyhow, so yes, that's what I learned today. I learned that there are areas that can be very challenging. And this morning I was kind of grumpy. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to put there? And at the same time, I realized, you know what? Even if I have to plant in 2-3 years, I have to switch them over or something like that, then I will have learned, and I will see what it is, and I'll see how it goes in that area, and I'll understand it better. But I had to start somewhere. So that's how I think. That's how I think. That's how I think. That's how I think it should. I'm learning, I'm learning, and it's okay. It's really okay. So, from my area where I'm sitting, this is a long project. So next week, in a few videos from now, I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing a video about me installing a fence there. And it's just a privacy fence. I'm sorry, sometimes my camera's lower. It's just like a privacy fence that I want to put. And I need to plant these cannas, if that's what they're called in English, and they're called canna in French, but this is called it's a canna. Gold leopard. I love these. I think my dog is outside. What's he doing outside? Anyhow, no, he's in the house. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm happy you're hanging out with me and that you're watching my videos, and I hope that you're enjoying these videos. And I sure am enjoying myself creating these beautiful little landscapes here. So I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye.